Okay, for 9 to 6 every day, Monday to Friday, I'm actually attached to this government-owned company. So my official designation is Assistant Vice President, Talent Management of State Development. So I look into the performance appraisal, career management of staff and whatnot. So that's my official job. But part-time wise, basically the MC I do, stand-up comedy as well as trainer. So these are the three which I lump together into the same category of part-time job.
Dual culture, like it kind of got an active connotation to it. But to be honest with you, I think it's a good job. Which I really passionate about the second job. Because what he was insinuating was that
National to do second job is because to make ends meet. That's different than what I'm doing. Because people who passionate about have a certain hobby that can be monetized, so that's entirely different ballgame. Because you're doing it because you like it, you're passionate about it. It's not so much of the money. Money is just the after effect of it. But if you look at the context of what he said, I think it's a bit challenging because you see, when you force yourself, most of the people in the working life they have to spend 9 hours in office hours. So most of them might not be happy. Even surveys is done and shows that around 60 to 70% of people are not happy with their job. And on top of that, they normally have certain hours where they can dedicate to themselves, to their hobby or family. But because they don't have sufficient money, now they are suggesting that these particular hours also dedicated to something else or even your weekend. So that will cause a burnout to the people and whatnot. So I think true culture or dual culture is actually applicable if you have passion. Because if you have passion, eventually your passion will be able to be monetized. So I totally agree with that because there's only so much of time that we have, but it's how we make use of the time because everybody is given the same 24 hours. So if I want to do stand-up comedy, if I want to go MC or training and whatnot, it's how I utilize the time. And I realized that after I actually do my part-time job in this sense, where I do MC and whatnot, I become more refreshed out of that particular experience because I'm enjoying the experience. Because at the end of the day, it's whether you're enjoying it or you're forcing yourself to go through it. I think now we have to relate that to the basic financial literacy among nations because you see a lot of youngsters right now, especially Generation Y and probably even the millennials, they're being declared bankrupt. One of the reasons could be because you don't earn that much, but there's another effect to it where basically you don't know how to manage your finances because we tend to overspend. We tend to spend to impress others. Because there has been a study being done where you can even earn 2 to 4 to 5, which is basically a starting salary for fresh graduates, to actually sustain yourself in Klang Valley area if you're able to manage your finances well. So that literacy is missing from, I think, from this generation because my father, for example, he was a garbage collector. I think his last income was maybe 800. Granted that those days the cost of living was much cheaper, but he managed to raise a family of 5 of us within that much of money. But currently, if you look at fresh graduates earning 3,000-4,000, but they're not able to even sustain themselves every month, they have to get help from their parents and whatnot. So financial literacy is key. But at the same time, I wouldn't fully discount the economic situation. If I look at the fresh graduates, I'd be happy if at least most of them can at least get a starting pay of 3,000. So at least they'll have a better footing. So the other assistance our fresh graduate needs is in terms of affordable housing. Because the housing price is especially very expensive in Clare. So if those people who are coming from different states who don't have relatives over here, who don't have family over here, they have to rent out probably thousands, and that's not sustainable. That's why they need help with. Try to find a second job which actually feeds your soul, something that you are really interested and passionate about, as opposed to just doing it for the sake of money. Because I think money is a side effect of adding value to others, doing what you're passionate about. So the money will slowly flow in. Because now I can actually earn from my side income the same amount probably any executive can earn from doing a full-time job in a year. That's because of many years of doing it and whatnot, and slowly it's become a second nature to me, and I've actually become slightly better than how I was before. So it helps in the long run. So do it because you're passionate about.